Fantasy football is about choices. Will it be James's expertise?
He's going to be the only guy on the field to get the ball. He's a 3-down workhorse to get the ball.
Or Chris's insights?
But even if they trade him, I still don't think they're going to become a run-first team.
The choice is in your hands. We give you the option.
Welcome back, everybody. Today we are talking about Kyle Pitts. Do we see Kyle Pitts as a top 5 tight end already? What do you guys think?
Right now, I do. Coming into the league, I have Kelsey as 1, Waller as 2, Kittle as 3, TJ Hawkinson 4.
Stop your list
Kyle
there.
Pitts at the end of the day is going to be 5. He was drafted in an offense that is going to suit him and his playing style. And now that Don Julio is with the Titans, that frees up over 150 targets in that Atlanta offense. He will be a deep down the middle threat as well as a true target in the end zone. Atlanta is going to be looking to score a lot and often because, let's face it, they are bad with a capital B. I mean, Michael Jackson wrote a song about these guys. That's how bad they are. But I don't see them being a run-first team. They're going to be running a high frequency of play action.
You don't believe in Mike Davis?
Block and release.
Come on.
Is going to solidify him as a tight end 1, man. It's going to solidify him as a tight end 1. And he's going to be next year's top tight end pick. Calling it now.
Yeah, next year, fine. Okay, but we're talking this year, first of all.
This year, top 5. Next year, tight end 1.
First year coming in. Tight ends take a few years.
You got a bias against
Let's go
tight
back
ends,
a few
though.
seasons
you hate
ago.
Tight ends. You would draft tight ends in the 16th round.
Let's go back. This is true, but still, let's go back a few years ago. Let's go back to a guy who you said.
Let's do it.
I think,
Talk to me about O.J. Howard.
Who was your number 4 tight end that you just said there? TJ. Yeah, he came out his first season and he was supposed to be the guy, and he had one fantastic week.
He did get hurt,
and then
he did get hurt.
It was one fantastic week, and then a little bit of not, and then he got hurt, and then yes. So
they are different animals. though.
It takes a few years before the tight end can come in. He's got to learn a whole new system.
This guy's different beast, man.
The only reason why I can see a little bit of what you're saying is because of the Julio trade. Before the Julio trade, I would have said no, 100%. There's no way it's going to happen, and I would have.
Where would you have put him before the Julio trade?
Before the Julio trade, I probably had him 7 range. Now, the difference, though, is, remember, tight ends after 4, 5 to 15 are the same people. They're within the same points. There's what? Maybe
there's a mix.
10 to 15 point difference at the end of the season. So
they're interchangeable.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say they're anything, whatever. But, I mean, now with the Julio, yeah, his production should go up. There should be more balls. I don't know. I still think that there's some other tight ends that can get in there. Mark Andrews is one that we didn't name. He's someone that's going to probably get a bump. Yeah, but I mean, they're going to try to be a more aerial team this year. I think.
How many balls did Kyle Pitts drop in college in the end zone, James?
Because
0.
you're asking me,
how
I'm
many
going to
balls
say
did
0.
Mark Andrews drop in the end zone? Yeah.
Last year, end zone regular season. I had him. I hated it. I know, but I mean, this year's supposed to be a little bit better. But I think he'll finish outside the top 5. I don't think he'll be in there. I think he'll be just shy. I'm going to say that. I think. I mean, I'm hoping there's no injury. I want him to play the whole season. Gone? Even with Julio gone, I still don't see it.
Outside the top 5.
Outside the top 5. Yeah, I think the other tight ends will be there. I mean, they're going to have to throw to him every single play, and I still don't think that's going to happen because teams are going to play defense for him. We'll see which ones can, but I'm saying outside. I'll take the hot take. I'll call it outside.
Well, 7's not so much of a hot take, James.
But he's outside. Considering everyone's deeming him, I'm seeing him drafted in rookie drafts at 1.01. Okay, he should not be going
to start up at 1.6. So
Exactly.
People aren't smart.
Should not be happening. The hype is there, but I mean, I've seen people bust too. So I'm not saying he'll be a bust, but I don't think he'll be top 5 this year.
Okay, so do you guys take Kyle Pitts over Hunter Henry? Which one's first?
Kyle Pitts.
Hunter Henry might have a good season just based on touchdown production.
But they got Jonnu Smith there too. No, I
exactly. At the end of the day.
And Cam still has to throw the ball.
Yeah, that Julio Jones trade, I mean, it's just going to bump him up so much more, man. So much more.
I got Mark Andrews over Kyle Pitts. That's the one I'll say.
What about Gronkowski, who had a solid year last year?
Kyle Pitts, man.
Too many receivers there still. I'll say Kyle Pitts.
Tampa Bay still uses their tight ends as blockers primarily, so give me Kyle Pitts.
All right. Well, there we have it. That's our comments on Kyle Pitts being a top 5 tight end or not. We'll have to see what happens. Be sure to check out our podcast episodes wherever you listen to your podcasts, and follow us on Instagram at The Option Podcast, on Twitter at The Option Pod, and on TikTok at The Option Fantasy Football for more content. Thanks for watching.
We give you the option.